What's going on, guys? Matt Manduke here, and this video is actually the rest stop on I70 East in Utah, and it's one of the last rest stops in Utah before you get into Colorado. Colorado is pretty interesting, but I didn't make any stops, and I only make stops when I actually have to take a break for whatever reason. And but this rest stop was actually fairly cool. I didn't like the way they did the truck parking. And as you can see, the drone is much smoother than it was last week. But yeah, you can see how the truck's parking is. There's enough room for a truck to drive around, and then it's like a clock kind of where we park uh, behind each other in some way. But so I wanted to get a view of the area because you can only see so much from the highway, and it's cool to be able to fly and see what else you can see because, well, from the highway you can only see so much, but it is gorgeous on this highway, and I-70 is freaking amazing compared to, well, some of the boring stuff on the East Coast. Not that all highways on the East Coast are boring, because I am a big fan of like I-40 west, well, or east, really, if you're at the western side of North Carolina into Tennessee in the Blue Ridge Mountains. It's freaking amazing. But you don't get a whole lot of that on the East Coast. You get a whole lot of stuff like that on the West Coast. And I-70 here in Utah is one of those things where, okay, some of the driving is actually fairly involved, but most of it's really just mountainous, and you can see a lot of things. And I think a driver said, oh, I couldn't see the bottom of the hill that I was going down, and it scared me. No, it doesn't scare me. I'm just hoping. What the scary part is actually on this road in this area. My truck got down to like 32, and I had to pass a Swift driver who was doing 11. He was also driving an International, so maybe it's just because their trucks are governed lower than our trucks. But that still was like pathetic, and it was kind of shitty because he didn't even have his hazard lights on. Like, dude, you're doing 11 miles an hour and you're still in the lane. You might have wanted to get on the shoulder at that point, and it's just not working. But yeah, so there's like this canyon kind of there. That, I don't think that's a road. There might be a road at the bottom of it, but that's actually a canyon. And there's like all these plateaus and just little peaks and cool things. And then what you can see there is actually the rest stop, and I'm getting the message that my memory is full. And so I want to thank you for watching. I wouldn't do this without you. I'll see all my friends later.